I don't know if I have high hopes for that. I don't know if you've been to Trader Joe's over the past 8 years, but this protein has been hanging around. I've seen it dozens of times and always wondered about it, but never actually bought it, because who wants to buy a whole tub of something you might not like and waste your money? But I finally bought the Trader Joe's organic hemp protein powder, vanilla flavored dietary supplement. I bought it so you don't have to, and we can find out if it's actually good together. Okay, I'm going to be very honest with you. There's another reason why I wanted to make this video. So most people don't know this, but I actually made a Trader Joe's vegan pea protein review back in 2017, and it got over 8,000 views, which is a lot for me. And it continues to get views, and it continues to haunt me every single time I check my YouTube analytics. And that is because when I watch that video, I see the early 20s version of myself that was not super comfortable with herself and not really comfortable in front of the camera. Not to say I'm a total camera expert right now, but I definitely am a lot more comfortable in general. But because of that video, it's become really apparent to me that people are interested in vegan Trader Joe's products, and they're interested in like low-cost proteins, specifically from Trader Joe's. So that brings me to making another Trader Joe's vegan protein review to somehow redeem myself in my own eyes. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but kind of a selfish reason. So let's get down to the details of this protein powder. This powder is $9.99, so it's super fairly priced. There are 15 servings in the container, so $10 divided by 15, that's less than $1 per serving, which is actually pretty good for a protein powder. Now I want to go through the back side of this with you. So there are 120 calories, which is pretty commensurate for any protein powder. 2 grams of fat total, which is also pretty commensurate. I do want to pay attention to the total carbohydrate in this. It's a little bit high for a protein. Vegan food in general just has higher carbs typically because plants are carbs. Total sugars, you know, it could be better. There are 6 grams of sugar in it. There are 9 grams of protein in it, which is kind of low. The omega-6 and omega-3s are also great. The ingredients are organic defatted hemp seed powder, organic coconut sugar, and organic natural flavor. So only 3 ingredients. You know, I'm not a huge fan of added sugars and stuff, but if you're gonna add sugar, coconut sugar is a good choice. Maple syrup, you know, less processed sweeteners are going to be ideal if there has to be an added sweetener. So I like coconut sugar. I think it tastes like brown sugar, and I actually use it when I bake. I'm not mad that it's in here. And yeah, this is a product of Canada. If you look at brands like Manitoba Harvest, which this actually might be a private label of them, you can't really find out, I think, contractually, but I'll try my damnedest. So anyway, yeah, like if you look at a lot of bigger hemp brands, a lot of that is a product of Canada. It does have 10 grams of fiber in it too. Fiber's great. It keeps your elimination regular. What I also really like about this product is that, as you can see, the label hasn't changed probably ever, at least in many years. So it's not a seasonal Trader Joe's product, which is nice because sometimes you like those novelty things that kind of come in and out and they get rid of them sometimes. But we also love a really reliable Trader Joe's product that we can work into our daily routines that won't go away. So it's nice to have some stability in a Trader Joe's product. All right, so today I'm gonna try this protein powder 2 ways. So first, I'm going to shake it up in my blender bottle with some almond milk like I normally would with protein powder. And then I'm also gonna blend it in my NutriBullet with at least a banana, but I might add some strawberries or another fruit to it. I'll kind of make that judgment call after I try it plain and see if there are any fruits that would play well with it. Okay, so I'm gonna shake it up now. It smells like a pond. There was no scoop at the top, so because it's like a smaller container, I have my food scale here and I just kind of poured it. The shakeability of this is not the best. It looks like there are like a lot of flecks in here. Doesn't seem like it's fully integrated into the almond milk. At the bottom, you can kind of see how there's some extra powder collecting. I'm gonna shake it again before I even try to drink it. The powder is not as fine as other protein powders that you would see. So I feel like I'm putting off trying it because it just doesn't look great. It tastes like you are eating a handful of hemp seeds and putting it in your mouth and then also drinking almond milk, which is essentially what this is. If you know what hemp seed tastes like, then that makes sense to you, but it's definitely bitter. I can't taste any sugar in it, which is it's a testament to how bitter the powder actually is, because I can't taste any of the sugar that they added to it. I'm not looking forward to the bottom part, because that's when it's gonna get like super gross too. Everybody's palate is different, and I am pretty used to bitter stuff because I don't add a lot of sugar to stuff. But if you are used to a normal protein powder that has like stevia, some kind of coconut sugar or sweetener in it, like a typical pea rice protein blend, then this is gonna be a shock to your taste buds. It tastes very natural, along the lines of alfalfa sprouts, wheatgrass, that kind of planty, bitter taste, which as someone who enjoys natural food stores can be comforting. I would not shake this in a bottle on a regular basis because look at the bottom. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to just blend it with a banana and almond milk in my NutriBullet, and that is because I don't want to clash flavors together by adding like blueberries or strawberries. And that is because the hemp is such a strong bitter flavor. I feel like things that would pair well with it are bananas, oats, like nut butter, anything that is just like kind of sweet with not a lot of dimension. Raisins probably would be good as like an oatmeal raisin smoothie. You know what? Let's do that. Let's make it into an oatmeal raisin smoothie. So I'm getting my old NutriBullet out. I've had this NutriBullet since I was 21, I think. Yeah, I've had this NutriBullet for like 8 years and it's been great. The only thing that I've had to replace is the bottom. So if you are looking for a cost-effective blender that's going to last, NutriBullets are great. We don't have raisins right now, so I'm going to get some dates. Okay, it looks interesting. It's still super gritty. I don't know if I have high hopes for this. Yeah, like this looks like a granite countertop. Okay, bananas and dates, they definitely help. You need to add sweetness and you need to add things that are just like more highly sweet. Bananas, dates, raisins, maple syrup, agave, more coconut sugar. So here's the thing, I don't use sweetened almond milk. I use unsweetened almond milk. So if you shake it, probably with a higher sugar almond milk, vanilla silk, sweetened anything, you know, the one that's like 80 calories, then it would probably be a lot better. Some protein powders you can like stir into your oatmeal or like use in overnight oats. This is not one of them. Overall, I think I would give this protein powder a 4 out of 10. Yeah, it's economical, but the protein to calorie ratio is not what I typically like. I don't like the added sugar. It definitely requires some help with the flavor, so you have to do a little bit more prep work rather than just like put it in your blender bottle and shake it and take it. But it's also $10. It's $10 and it's at Trader Joe's. So those stars are that it's economical. Oh, I also do like that there's only like 3 ingredients in it, even though natural flavors is not really a regulated thing and you don't necessarily know what natural flavors means. As far as the vanilla flavor, like I didn't taste any vanilla in this. If you're at Trader Joe's and you have to choose between this and not this, then it's a good powder, but there are definitely some powders in my arsenal that I prefer. If you want me to make a video about the protein powders that I typically use and prefer and have tried and have trued, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, overall, I think the powder is a good value for the price and it's reliable in that you can find it at any Trader Joe's, I think. If you can't find it, then I'm sorry. Mystery solved, right? I've been seeing this around for years and now I finally know what it's like. I feel fulfilled today. I don't know if you do, but I hope this review served to inform your buying decisions in some way. And I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I don't think people say like and subscribe anymore, so I'm not going to say that.